What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you something that I got that I'll consider to be super rare. It's something that we did not get in the States. I've been looking for this for a long time and I finally got the opportunity to buy it and to get it. So further ado, I'm super excited. I know it might be something little, but I'm pumped about it. It's something that I've been wanting for a while, and further ado, let's get right into the video. That was at the Nürburgring. That was driven by Misha. So it's so cool to have something that I've been watching that video over and over, and just to have the opportunity to go ahead and purchase that from Ben, it's amazing. So I appreciate you, Ben. Thank you for working with me, giving me the opportunity to buy this off of you. I know it was a little bit more challenging, getting a quote for shipping, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to buy this off of you. I know you probably could have sold this locally and not have to do all the stuff you did for me, and I greatly appreciate it. So jumping into it, I got this for 115 British pounds, which roughly translated to, give or take, I kind of forgot the how much it was, but it was like 146 with like 30 something. So yeah, that's how much I spent. Pretty much US dollars was like about 146. But these right here are super rare, as you guys, I will be talking a little bit more further down for you guys. These are super rare. We did not get these in the States for the EG that are all the way to 140 miles per hour. The ones that we got are only rated for 120, and it's just, we never got anything cool like that, like the EK and the Integras. I'll probably say that EK got way better clusters and more different options and stuff like that you can probably get, or into this days you can source to customize, like I'm going to show you guys as well for this one, because these are custom. But yeah, I am so grateful and I can't wait. These right here is a prize gem for me. I've always wanted one of these. It's been years and years, but every time I try to find one, it was stupid expensive. So I appreciate you giving me a great deal on this. And I talked to him. He didn't even know that this was something that we don't have over here. And I told him as well that there's a lot of stuff that I want from over there, and he said vice versa. There's stuff that I want that's over there. But yeah, nonetheless, I got these and I can't wait. It's just so cool, I got them, and not only that, but the history, just the history it has, just knowing that, these clusters were at the Nürburgring. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but, and then Misha drove the car, and it's just so cool knowing that this has so much history regarding that as well. To the other clusters, I give you, this little brief description. I am so thankful. He actually told me, hey, I added something in the package, you'll see when you get it, but, never told me what it was. But now I know it's this right here, which, I Googled it just to have an idea, because it's like, I'm like, wow, what is this? It's so cool. It kind of looks like something from like, Gran Turismo or something. So like I looked it up, and I'm guessing based off what I was reading, this is pretty much when you buy like opportunity or your spot into driving at the Nürburgring, and I guess for the laps, and I guess you're paying for the time that you're using the track, or you're driving or racing, whatever. So it's so cool just to have this from Ben, and he gifted it to me as a gift. It has a little bit of the tape right there, a little masking tape, when I was taking it off. But it's so cool just to know that I have this, because I'm pretty sure that I'll never get the opportunity. It's never, but you never know. But I know that I'll never get the opportunity to do that. Nonetheless, probably go to Germany or something and actually see it in person. But it's cool just to have one, because I don't think I'll ever be in that position to drive or be able to purchase one of these to drive at the Nürburgring, but it's so awesome knowing that this has, that history, and it's just so cool, just seeing and having, a piece of this, because, I don't know, I've never seen that. I didn't even know they had this, so it's so cool. So I appreciate you, Ben. I appreciate you for this. Thank you so much. Jumping back onto the different clusters, which I still can't get my eyes off of these. You know, a lot of people always stress about, you know, trying to get the, I'm gonna put a picture around here, the EG6 ones, you know, the white with the white phase, you know, and the red. But I'm not a really big fan when it comes to kilometers. And something else that I didn't know, he said that in the UK, you know, a lot of the vehicles over there are actually miles per hour, which, you know, is a little bit different than the rest of the other European countries, which I did not know. I thought they were all kilometers over there. But they do have some Integra ones as well, which I'll put here, that are pretty much like it's just, they're so cool. It's nothing that, you know, we got here, and I have seen it being up for sale, but we're talking about thousands of dollars. So it's ridiculous. I don't want to say it's ridiculous, but it's just crazy. But you know, it's crazy that I'm fanboying over clusters, but yeah, it's just so cool just to see that, you know, I finally got my hands on these. And yeah, it's I'll say they're one of the rarest ones. I know I've seen other ones that the red line is a little bit further down. I'll say it'll probably start at 8. I have not seen one of these that come with 10. I think all of them are pretty much set at 9. For the most part, I've never seen one that's like stock 10. It's pretty much 9. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, you know, you can see the red limiter starts at 65,000, and I've seen ones that I think they start all the way at, if not, I'm not mistaken, 8, but I know those are pretty rare as well. But anything with the 140, I'll say it's rare in my book, because we did not get this in the States, and it's just super cool. But yeah, jumping onto these, so here we have it's pretty much a broken one. Back history, quick little history on this one. This one is the one that actually came with the car. Well, it had the sheep cluster, and I actually got these, and they were running perfectly fine. I mean, once in a while I had to give it a couple, you know, not like little touches and stuff, because it'll get stuck. But I ended up buying some bezel like facing stickers, and I took all these out, and it actually ended up not working afterwards. So that was a huge mistake that I did. I did not know that. I learned my lesson after that. But yeah, I got stuck like that, as you can see, and it stopped working. But nonetheless, these are pretty much the stock. This is actually Foreman automatic, as you guys can see, which is hideous, but it's the most common ones to find when you're converting it just to have the RPMs in the car itself. But yeah, these are pretty much the ones that we got. It's just only rated to 120. As you guys can see, the red limiter here, it actually slightly looks a little bit different, but as you can see, it starts at, this one starts a little bit after 7. And this one starts right at 65 after 6, so it's a little bit slightly different, as you guys can see, but nonetheless pretty identical. And I'll show you, it has a lot of different stuff that's pretty cool, because this is your UK European spec, I will probably have to say. But yeah, this is the ones that we got here. We did not get that one, and you know, they got this one over there as well, I believe, from him telling me. But you can see a lot of the differences up there. You know, you got these, can't barely see them, but you know, you got battery, signal, I believe that's fuel. I can't tell on this one too much. Got the high beams, other signal. That one can't tell. I can't really see anything. Might be nothing. Brake, and then you got the SRS as well down at the bottom. You have trunk, check engine light, cruise control, seat belt, and that's pretty much it. And then when we go to the European, the UK one, we got hazards, which I think that might be the hazard. Fuel, battery, signal. Can't see that blue one. Might be nothing. And then this one's pretty cool. See, you can see that. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know, like a warning or like a parking. I'm not sure, but yeah. You got another turning signal, and pretty strangely enough, it does not have the SRS one. That one is completely deleted. Down here, the only thing that is showing is check engine, and then the trunk. Everything else, it's deleted as well. So it's pretty cool. That's really cool to see that as well onto the UK version. And then here we have a custom one that I did. This is the one that was actually on the car, and it looks identical to this one. I believe it's even a automatic one, but those are the bezels that I had, well, the little facing that I had on this one, but I ended up ripping them out and then actually cutting them out. That way I can slide them in instead of having to take the needle off, which that will, I don't know if other people have been successful, but I know that ruined my cluster, so I'm never doing that again, because it's a pain in the in the butt. And these clusters have gone a lot in value, and they're a little bit way more expensive, so I do not want to go through that ever again. So yeah, I went ahead and just mocked it up so you guys can see. Obviously, we do not have anything that goes up to 160. neither in UK from what I've seen. I'm not sure, maybe they do have it and I just don't know, but I've never seen one before. And as you can see, they kept the regular font, which is pretty cool. And I'll link everything where I got it, just in case you guys are interested in getting this. And just as a disclaimer, I will not try to take the needles off. Just cut it. You don't have to make the cutout that big. I actually took, I think, like a 10 cents, and then that's how I got the measurements. But it's slightly a little bit way more bigger than the actual circumference that you guys can see in there. But yeah, you guys can play with that, maybe cut it a little bit smaller, that way it looks way better and looks a little, I don't know, more clean, because on mine doesn't look that clean, but it's fine. And it's pretty cool. It revs all the way to 10. Not that I can rev all the way to 10, but right where the ret limiter hits, right there, stops, that's exactly where my car can potentially, it's 84, so I can go on the EG. So that's pretty cool. Never gonna go 160, but it's just cool seeing it, that it's just posted there, like the 140 that we got here. But yeah, nonetheless, these are custom ones that I have, and just showing you guys, But yeah, super pumped about these ones. I'm super excited and grateful for having them. This will definitely be, I'm not even sure if people over here have them, but I'm just so cool. It's just so cool to have them. But yeah, definitely this will be stored in the Archon. I will have these in my possession for a long time. I'm not sure, I don't even think I'm gonna sell them, and if I do, I'm gonna probably sell it for a lot of money. But yeah, I'm super happy about those, and yeah, can't wait to so debating I'm gonna install them, because I just don't want to mess them up. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. Probably was jumping or whatever, but yeah, I don't want to clear that up either. I'll probably have to, but it's just so cool seeing what Ben drove, and at what it stayed, to be honest. That long clip. But yeah, same with the EG. I have not taken it off whatsoever. That's how much I've, as you guys can see, driven it. But yeah, nonetheless, have them there. And thank you, Ben. Appreciate everything. Hope you guys enjoy that comparison with the UKDM, that European style. I'll say more Great Britain, or UK area, because that's mainly where it's from and it's located. But I hope you guys, are a little bit more informative and saw the comparison, where I show you the regular stock one versus the European one, or the Great Britain one, the UK one, and then the custom one as well. I usually don't ramble a lot about clusters, but I'm pretty into clusters. I mean, that's something that during your drive, that's the one thing you see all the time when you're driving, so it's pretty cool. And I guess something to emphasize and give detail. Even though most people nowadays, like my boy Kid, they're just into, and they want the electronic, the digital dashes and stuff like that, which I do not mind. I wish I had one of them as well. Obviously, it's a little bit more money, but just to keep it, I guess, era, just the era with the car, it's just pretty cool seeing it. And those clusters has so much history, and at the same time, they're super rare for the United States, because we did not get those whatsoever. Telling you guys, you guys might think that the SIR, the white ones, are, a lot more rare than this. I do not believe so. They're just overly priced for what they are, and these are considered a little bit more rare than those ones. Yeah, those ones, they're in abundance. They were sold. Those ones are only, from what I've seen, exclusively for the UK. So I would consider these way more, valuable than the SIR one. But since SIR one came from Japan and all that stuff, that one puts a little bit more emphasis. But they are not rare whatsoever in my book. And I'm not really a big fan of the kilometers. It goes all the way up to 180, and I'm not sure if you guys know, but that's only 110, which is pretty boring. But other than that, I'm not really into those white ones, and just for the price, I'm not gonna try to break the bank. But yeah, other than that, I feel like I spend a decent amount of money for them. I've seen regular clusters that we have here going for a way more. So other than that, I feel like I scored. So thank you, Ben, for that as well. If you guys liked the video, me comparing the clusters and what I got, if you guys were interested, make sure to like, share the video. And I know it's gonna be super hard for you guys to find the 140 miles per hour cluster. They're super rare, so whenever you get the chance and it pops up, do not hesitate. It's actually super rare to get them, so whenever you get them, make sure you try to get a deal on them or something, because they're super rare to find. Thank you guys for watching. I know it wasn't really that entertaining of a video, me talking and rambling about clusters, but you guys don't understand how rare the clusters that I just got are. You might think SIRs are rare. Obviously you can't compare Mugen or or Type R or something like that. Or for a EG platform, we did not get no Type R. We did get the SIRs. There's spoon knockoffs out there that you can make the clusters look like spoon. They look dope, as you guys can see here. But for the EG, we don't have a lot, and I'm not really into kilometers and not into all that stuff. I mean, it's cool, and I've seen ones that I got my eye on that I can convert and make it pretty cool, but that's a different story. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I know it's kind of boring because I'm just talking about clusters, but I hope you guys liked it. Informative, show you guys that yeah, they do have rare clusters for other than the SIR ones for the EG, and they go all the way up to 140 miles per hour, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Bye. I want to give a shout out to Ben. Thank you, Ben, for the opportunity for the clusters. I am so stoked and so happy you allowed me to buy them off of you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the card. I'll definitely be keeping this. I'm not even know. I might put it in the car or something. It just looks so cool. It looks like a Gran Turismo type thing, and it's just so dope to just to have this. I was just like, wow, what is this? And then just the name alone, look at that. You guys haven't seen it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. It says basic. I know they have other levels. I'm probably gonna have to do a little Google search, but I appreciate this. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.